Welcome, darling. It seems the stars have aligned and our paths have crossed. Welcome to my channel. I have something to share with you. Tonight, I have a date. I am off to see Moon Age Daydream. And in honor of seeing my beloved David Bowie, I have chosen the Sirian Starseed Tarot for this evening's readings. We'll do pick a card, and that'll be just in a moment. But first, I'd like to discuss some interesting topics with you. Have you ever seen an unidentified flying object? Or have you ever had an encounter with an extraterrestrial or star person? In my travels, I have met many people who have claimed just this. And some of these people are very close to me. I'd like to share some stories with you, and perhaps you'll share some stories in the comments about what you have seen or experienced. Pennsylvania law requires me to tell you that all of my videos are for entertainment purposes only. So, let the entertainment begin. When I was in my early 20s, I worked as a property manager, and one of the vendors who came to clean our carpets had a conversation with me one day. He showed me a scar on his knee in the shape of a triangle and told me the story that not only did he have this mark, but also his wife and children, and that they were visited quite frequently in the night by what he claimed to be extraterrestrials that took him to their ship and left that mark. What he experienced was being woken in the night, knowing that something or someone was in the room, and then having no recollection for several hours after, finding himself in his bed, and then finding the marks on his knees, and having had the same shared experience with his other family members over and over again. Working psychic expo fairs, I met many people who said to have had experiences with extraterrestrials or UFO sightings. And I did notice that the UFO tables were very popular. I attended the premiere of Fire in the Sky, the movie about Travis Walton's abduction. The theater was filled with people who had reported either seeing UFOs or having encounters or abductions. One night in Oregon Pipe Park, while sleeping in the desert, my husband had an experience. We were all camping in the desert. No one was around us. He got up in the middle of the night and stepped outside. He looked up in the sky and saw 3 large balls of light, one red, one yellow, one orange, lined up next to each other. He said that they were perfectly round, very bright, and they were there for an instant and then gone. We were at a beach in Longport, New Jersey, when above our heads, something flew by at amazingly fast speeds. It was there for a moment and gone before we could get a quick look. I have a video to share with you, which was given to me by a dear friend. In 2021, she was in Sedona, Arizona. You may know that Sedona, Arizona is the home of many vortexes or vortices. These are swirling centers of energy and are very powerful. I myself have been to Sedona several times, and the energy there can be felt and has a positive effect on me. While my friend was in Sedona, she was with a group in the desert. They had done a meditation to call on any UFOs that might be in the area with the intention of seeing a big show of force. They wore night vision goggles, and the video that you will see is in green from the night vision goggle. What they saw amazed her. She saw lights in the sky that she says are UFO ships, all in a line, coming out of one portal, crossing the sky, and exiting through another portal. My friend said that the US Air Force showed up afterwards, buzzing all in that area. She took this to mean that the Air Force wanted to create an image that it was they who were flying through. But she and the group believed something quite different. that they saw UFOs.
Oh my God, they're disappearing. They're disappearing. Can you hold my camera to make sure I don't fall back from you? Oh, no, that cannot be. Oh, that cannot be. They're too close. Either one of them are too close. No, too close together. Watch my chair, I'm going to fall over. I'm trying to get him. Oh my God. Look at that big guy. One final one? Where is it? Show me.
Tonight, I will see my beloved Starman. I miss him dearly since he has crossed over, like many of you do as well. And after I leave the theater, I will have my eyes to the sky. Let me know what you see out there. Our goal is to get 500 subscribers so that we can have a community board. So I've decided to sweeten the pot. Once we reach 500 views, I will be offering a free half-hour reading. Oh, and I hope that you appreciate that I took my makeup off for today's video. In the words of a lovely creature, Morticia Adams, "Darling, some people have a twisted sense of beauty." Adieu, mon chéri. Make sure to check below in the descriptions for the start time of each pick-a-card. Let's take a moment and take a deep breath and relax. Now, choose one of Willow's Mojo bags. If you have chosen the Mo Money Mojo bag, Willow has infused it with the intention to bring abundance into your life. Let's see what the Sirian Starseed Tarot has to say. This card, the Four of Orbs, is in your not too distant past. You have needed to take time to pull away from any storm or conflict. Orbs are cards of the mind. It has required that you take time in quiet contemplation and reflection, perhaps meditation, to define what is illusion and what is real in your life. Once you have made that clear understanding, you are able to face the storm again in the present. When we are in times of turmoil or change, we need to make sure that we are not contributing, that we are not listening to the voices in our head that would do us harm, bring us anxiety, depression, or take away our power. Instead, we must understand what is illusion and what is the truth. And in moving forward into the future, we see reason, a major arcana, a strong card for us. This is about taking that which you know intuitively, that which you are passionate about and drawn to, and bringing it into form by creating structure. So perhaps you need to take time to create a plan to how to draw the abundance in your life. It is good to use reason and logic to build on our intuition, to marry the divine feminine and the divine masculine in us, to move forward with our vision in steps. It's often good to break a goal into steps. You don't necessarily need a business plan, but you do need a plan to get you from point A to point B. Recognize also in the hand of the man in this card, he holds a pendulum. He does not turn his back on his intuition, but recognizes that he lives in a world where energy is constantly changing. And so his plan must be flexible and able to change, and so must yours. In this way, you will draw abundance in. So come in from the storm, my darling. Take the time to contemplate, put aside the chattering monkey mind, and create a plan that will lead you to abundance. If you have chosen the road opener, Willow's Mojo bag, designed with the skeleton key, set with the intention to open all doors and remove all barriers for you moving forward with your desires. Let us take a look and see what the Sirian Starseed Tarot has to say. The Three of Flames lays in your not too distant past. Flames represent action, and here we see a field of intention and possibility. You're about to create that which you desire. Abundance is always available. And in the recent past, it was good for you to prepare and ask questions. How are you honoring your highest good of your spiritual process? What epiphany are you about to experience? What will be the aha for you? And the next card that we draw is your present. We see the card of reason. In your present moment, for you to open all doors, you will need to have a logical plan so that you can get from point A to point B. It does not necessarily have to be a business plan. However, it is important that you have a detailed account of what you will do in a day, in a week, in a month, so that you may draw in that which you desire and open the doors that lead you to success. To do so, recognize that the energy is always changing. You will see in the hand of reason is a pendulum. The pendulum indicates that you will need to use your intuition as well as your reason and logic moving forward, for the energy will shift and change as it always does. And so your plan must be flexible. It must be able to shift and change moving forward. And in the future, you will experience the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man is on a pendulum. The Hanged Man asks you to take a look at your life from a different perspective. You must see with a vision of spirituality. And so to open all doors for you, as the mystic wishes to merge with all that there is, you must take a different vantage point. And then you will see the magic in the situation. You will see the ebb and flow, and you will know where to walk and what doors to leave closed. You have drawn the love binding bag that Willow has set with the intention to draw in that which you desire, that who you love, to you, and to keep that which you desire or that which you love with you. Let us see what the Sirian Starseed Tarot has to tell us. This is the card of your not too distant past, Ascension. Ascension is a coming together of the divine masculine and the divine feminine within ourselves, and understanding what our purpose and our mission is. It is about evolving and ascending to the next level of our consciousness, our understanding in our awakening process. And so, in the not too distant past, you have been contemplating why you're here and what love and passion means to you in your life. The next card is the Seven of Chalices. This has to do with our emotion and our emotional understanding. This card asks us to take a look deeply at ourselves and know what it is that we truly want and desire, and then to evaluate if that passion and desire is for our highest good. There are many illusions on the steps of drawing in love, whether it be the love of another person or the love of something that we have wanted very much. We don't want to get caught up in an illusion. We want to make sure that we are making choices that are for our highest good and are not just caught up in a moment of emotion. The third card represents the not too distant future. The Five of Chalices is a card of emotion, and this card I would read as a warning. There are things and people that are not for our highest good, and when they are gone, it is because it is time for them to go. Do not hold on to that which does not serve your highest good. Do not create sorrow for yourself where there needs to be none. I would take the full reading as meaning that you are ready to ascend to a new understanding of what love and passion truly means, to look past the illusion of the ego and to let go of that which no longer serves you. When you have cleared your life of things and people that do not serve your highest good, you will open space to draw in that which you truly love. So just be clear with yourself and kind to yourself, as you would be with any good friend, because you are learning and growing, and you are doing the work towards becoming who you truly meant to be, in love and in life. You can find out more about me on my website, ellencarreymystic.com.